That's right, it's your man DJ Ep.5. Welcome to another edition, the 5th episode of the Cup Podcast. To my left, I have the beautiful Brisk Don't Miss. To my right, I have my man, Mr. Smooth, aka Mr. Tons.
What up?
And the beautiful, I like this velvet.
She's showing a little titty.
Miss Smith.
This here episode.
Miss Smith. Okay.
Little titty.
The 5th episode. Let's get right to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
I'm nervous.
I know, right?
Okay.
Is it good?
What's worse, mental cheating or physical cheating?
Oh, shit. Well,
Who's going first?
I'm not going to go first this time. I always go first. You guys go first.
Mr. Time, you go first
Mr.
because you
Time,
look
you
like
go
you're in
first.
deep
Right.
thought.
You definitely, you was thinking about that.
I mean, you got to think about it. So what's worse, mental cheating or physical cheating? I feel like they're one and the same.
Wait, what?
I feel like they're one and the same. I mean, because either way,
That part
you're
I can't
cheating.
agree with.
No.
I can't agree with one and the same.
Mental is what
I might be leaving my nigga
Jordan
for that.
Woods should have done. Okay, you should have thought in your mind you wanted that tall basketball player. Okay,
No,
That's
boom.
not
You're
cheating.
moving too fast, Five. You're moving too fast.
Right, because
Let's
that's not
double
even
back.
mental
We ain't even get
cheating.
there yet. We ain't get there. We ain't even talking about old sis yet. We're not talking about baby sis right now.
No, but we want to talk
that's
about
fine.
it.
But what I'm saying is that I didn't like that.
No, that's
Cheating
fine.
is
So-
cheating.
Right, but what I'm saying
Mental-
is it's not one and the same because
not.
let me just use an example. Coming
I'm
from
with
a
them.
woman.
I'm with you saying
Coming
that it's
from a
not the
woman.
same.
That mentally, if I'm cheating, that means you know what, this nigga, whoever I'm with, my man, he's not doing what he needs to do. Whatever, I'm looking to this other guy mentally because I might be moving on from him to him.
Oh, so that's what
And
your woman perspective is.
Right. And physically, if I'm cheating, I probably still really do love my nigga. But again, as I said in the last episode, that if I'm cheating, I'm doing it. We can do it just physically, and it doesn't have to be a mental thing where I'm just attracted to this guy. I'm not necessarily into him. I don't really want to be with him, but he looked good.
So your answer is physical is worse than mental. That's what you're saying.
I wouldn't say one or the other is worse. I think mental is definitely worse. If I had to
Asking
pick,
what,
if I had to
but
pick,
asking which one is worse. Stop
Mental.
being okay.
it's definitely mental because that means that
Mental is
somebody
worse than physical?
you're trying to get deep into someone else. You're trying to your feelings. Y'all are sharing feelings. Y'all are pouring into each other.
I feel
can
like
say
this.
that.
9 times out of 10,
The physical part is easy.
whether it's physical or whether it's mental, you're seeking something that you're not getting in your relationship.
Okay.
You understand?
But why does that have to mean you're not getting something?
well, because why else would you be in this situation?
Because what if I love my man and his sex is good, but it ain't great?
So
Then that's
you're
a
seeking
conversation.
better sex.
That's true.
True, but that don't
Talk
mean I
to
don't
him.
love you.
No, that's
love
not, we
you
didn't
for
say
real.
that. We didn't
Yeah.
even speak on love. We're just talking about cheating. We're just talking about the fact that, okay, mentally, you're not stimulating me. Physically, okay, according to what you're saying, you may be stimulating me, but I've had better, or either I wish to have better. I seek to have better. You know what I mean? So now you're in a situation where either way you're cheating. So
Right.
why aren't they one and the same?
So I get it. Like cheating all around
Cheating is cheating.
is cheating, and
Okay.
it's bad.
8
It's
days
wrong.
a week.
However,
8 days a week.
mental and physical are two totally different aspects.
So which
of
one
the
is
spectrum.
worse?
I say mental is worse
Yeah, for
than
sure.
physical because you don't have to have an emotional connection or mental connection with someone when you're fucking them.
Yeah,
You-
and
you
which is
can
what
fuck and
most
just
men
fuck.
do.
But when it's mental, that means that you genuinely are interested in me as a person, what I want, what I do, like my fears, my dreams, my aspirations, how I am as a person. That's deeper than just like, oh, you coming over here at midnight to fuck me and then roll.
What's
Yeah.
the odds of a woman actually having sex just to have sex and being
Very
completely
much so.
cool?
She
look-
said very much so.
And being, I mean, but that's
And it happens all the time.
No, so, and
I'm
I'm
sorry.
speaking
talk about
from
Talk about it.
knowing women and knowing myself now.
Talk about more of yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about myself.
no, because I'm gonna tell you me.
I'm the type of person, right? I can fuck you, and it can only be
It can
just
be
about that. It no emotional connection. If I
We'll
think
see
it's
each other
you
and it's like,
fine,
hey.
And we ain't got no
and then
problem
we
with
on
that.
some like, what's up? How you doing?
We ain't got no problem with that,
All
cuz. We ain't got no problem with that.
most women, not all, but most, physical, they get kind of a little bit emotionally attached, and then it like
little bit.
Like,
very
I wouldn't
minimal.
say little bit, because some women are in denial and they will say, "Oh no, I ain't tripping," but yet you stalking a nigga Instagram trying to see.
We gonna
what
stalk
he
that
doing
gram
and what he
regardless.
doing.
It don't
You know what I'm
matter.
saying? Or if the nigga don't call you for 2 days, then you sitting up there like, "Oh well, he ain't call me. I ain't." If you just fucking this nigga,
He don't owe you that.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
tell you
Oh,
something.
true.
Let me tell you my perspective.
That's true.
I think the mental is the worst part of cheating.
Yes.
yeah.
It is. We already did it.
Only because I feel like, and how me and my men operate, like
His
we not-
man.
Yeah, me and my brothers.
I know him.
We think on the same, page, where in order to get to the body, you got to get to the mind first.
10-4.
You know what I'm saying? And we all for, I don't want to say controlling, but we're for maintaining a perspective where we don't want it to get in public and get out of control, and we don't have the control in the sense where we're losing ourselves.
So that's when you compensate the side joint.
Right.
Okay.
So I say the worst part of cheating, like I've been cheated on, as probably most of us have. So the way I found out she was cheating was through the text. And it was extensive conversation.
I
for
know this
months.
story.
So it's mental.
Mental.
That was a
And
mental.
in order for him to even have sex with her, and I'll give her that much, in order for him to have sex with her, he had to give her all of that.
All of that,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? He couldn't just be like, yo, what's good? And,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
But that's her. So
right. So I feel like the worst part
Is the mental.
Is the mental, because when
Yeah.
I saw that, it hit me a little bit harder
Right.
because I knew, like, you're giving him who you are.
She's mentally checked out.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. It's like, it's like you can have my body, but you can have my soul. Like, you're giving him your soul.
Right.
So to give him your soul is like, you like this nigga.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Or you taking time to figure out who he is. You're allowing him into your spirit and all that. Your body is, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
a
Like,
temple and all of that. Yeah, we get it.
but you allow him to come into your mind, text you every day, how you doing? You tell him about your day. Like, that's slowly bringing down the barrier.
That's
Right.
building
You know
a
what I'm
But
relationship.
that's why I said mental is bad. Even
Yeah.
I think it's worse with men because y'all really rarely ever get mental. So it's just like when men get mental with a woman, you're
Right.
like, oh shit, he like that bitch because niggas fucking duck every day.
Guess what? What's the
So
saying
it's like,
is?
and men can be fucking a girl and still not be like mentally with her, like
Right, yeah,
mentally
yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah.
Right.
So when y'all
Right.
get mental, I'm like, oh wow.
then you
It's
gotta look at it
cool.
like
ain't
this.
nothing I can do.
You gotta look at it
men
like this.
automatically think that we always are emotionally
mental.
No, no, no,
and
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
it.
Are.
Listen what
No.
I'm saying. You know the saying, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Right.
And we all collectively say that, male and
Yes.
females. So in that retrospect, it's almost like when you with your girls in Vegas, the guy's not necessarily thinking you're cheating. He's having a good time with his fellas. But if you did, it's like, leave it there.
Right.
If you bring it home, now you're texting, you're talking, you're communicating. Now that's when it becomes an issue. Leave that shit where it was. You know what I'm saying? So the mental, in me, I'm a thinker. I'm gonna be thinking, you talking to this nigga, you having lunch with him.
What y'all talking
he's
about?
your work boyfriend and all that. Like,
Yeah,
my mind is gonna go to the extreme.
So do y'all think that what Jordan and
I said that
Tristan
earlier.
did, what do y'all think that's considered cheating?
Ooh,
Of course
Can I-
it's
okay.
cheating.
I mean,
but-
I want to speak on it, but I want to ask.
Who
But I
cheated?
who cheated?
Who cheated?
I mean, she was single, so
Yeah,
she
because
didn't cheat.
technically
Well,
they
he's
said
single, too.
Tristan was single as well.
They were.
That's
But-
not what Chloe's saying. You asking me, I'm about
But
to
you know
answer.
what?
Face.
Our,
That's-
women,
that's full
our
stuff.
story
How
and
you
men's
know what it's
story be
for?
totally
If
different.
she's saying it, you got to take it what she's
Dog,
saying.
Jordan
I'm not
was like
taking
her
Chloe's
ex.
story.
I'm not taking
She
it
said her-
either.
she said it was
You
her
can't. All right, let me
TV
say this.
stuff?
Let me say this.
Come on now.
You can't say what somebody means if they're saying it.
I
So if
get
you're gonna
you.
go off the premise of asking something, you have to go off of what is said. If she's saying you broke up my happy home, that's what she's saying. She's saying
But what do you
we
consider a
worked.
happy home, Chloe? Because my thing was,
We ain't
Jordan
gotta break it
already
down.
said-
We ain't gotta break
she
it down.
already said that it was no longer
Her ex.
during her interview. She
Right.
said that was her ex. So there was nothing going on during that time. You understand what I'm saying?
It was
So
still
if there was
wrong.
nothing going on during that time, it wouldn't be considered cheating. Now, did you cross the fucking line? You
Yes.
crossed the line.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Both of them
me
crossed
tell
the
you
line
something.
because let me finish.
Mr. Tom's the only one that got children. You ain't got children. You don't have children.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean?
Baby mamas are off limits. So I would believe it as well that Chloe felt like her baby daddy is off limits. So therefore,
I just said that.
That's what I'm saying. Regardless that's what I'm saying. Regardless, listen, escucha. Regardless if that's her real boyfriend, as in what y'all want to make it, that's still her nigga.
No,
and regardless,
that wouldn't be considered
hands
cheating.
the fuck
We're talking about
off.
cheating right now. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, so
We're being
cheating.
Very, very.
So what I'm saying, in her mind, because
literal.
they have a child and they're living together, we don't even fucking know the
But
real.
if this wasn't Jordan, we wouldn't be talking about this publicly right now.
But
We
talking about
was.
principle.
He cheated
right.
on her before in DC,
But
right here.
that was his girl, and she was pregnant. So that was his girl at that time.
It's
Yes,
his girl
that's-
now.
It's really not. But neither
She
here
said
nor
you broke
there.
up a happy home.
Neither here nor there, whether that's his girl or not, they both crossed the line. Y'all crossed thresholds that should have never been crossed, period.
Right.
So whether that's her nigga or not, all I'm saying is since it's Jordan, since she's someone that's so close to the family,
Right.
she is now looked at like, bitch, you got me fucked up. And I would be, in the same situation. I would be on Jordan. I'd be at a fucking front door like this. We got a problem.
But do we?
I feel like-
do we?
But because I feel like Tristan said that Tristan just kissed her. I don't believe that. Now I think she wasn't all the way honest about it.
But we
She shouldn't
can't
have been there.
speculate on
But
what is right or
my
not.
thing is, don't nobody just come in and just say, I want to kiss you. Nobody
You
does
don't
that.
know.
It's body language.
It don't
and a lot
matter.
of different
It
things
don't
go
matter.
into that.
It don't matter.
Beyond
But
that,
do we discredit her for doing what she did on the red table?
Okay, so
I don't discredit. I think she should have been more honest.
So this is
You
my
said
thing.
you said she should have been what?
How much
A
more
little bit
honest
more
can she
honest.
be on the red?
'Cause my
No,
thing,
she
but
could
like
be
I said,
raw.
that one
Like,
part,
no,
just
raw.
that piece. Because like I said, I was only mad at her for two reasons, maybe three. One, you being there because you had no fucking business being there. Oh, my sister's not there, Kyle's not there. Oh no, I'm not going. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Matter of fact, Chloe, Tristan having an after
She
party.
already said she was
whatever.
drunk. She not doing all that.
No,
You not let me
That was an
finish.
excuse.
She said she was drunk.
Like I said the reasons why I think she was wrong. Her being there, one. Secondly, people got the speculated that y'all were being cozy because you put your legs over my baby daddy. Okay,
Right.
that's
Legs
out of
over.
line. You put your leg. If I put my legs over you, that's kind of crazy.
What does that insinuate?
What's the third one? What's the
I'm
third
not
one?
putting my legs over my best or my homegirl's nigga
Baby
while she's not
daddy.
there. Her baby daddy. That's
No,
kind of out of
that's
line.
not her
The
homegirl.
third one for me was
It is.
you saying, "Oh, when I was leaving."
was
we
her
had this
homegirl.
conversation.
When y'all saying, "Oh yeah," she's like, "Oh yeah," on my way out, I was leaving. He walked me to the door. He told me I didn't have to leave, and he just kissed me out of nowhere. Like, sis, I get it. You might have hugged him. It might have been a long hug. It might have been a little bit more than what you're telling me, and you might not want to say that. Then you like, "Oh, it wasn't no tongue." I don't believe that. I'm just saying, it just is what it is.
You have that right
It's
not to
Tristan.
believe.
I used to have
Stop
I used to have
screaming.
the biggest crush on Tristan. Period.
That's what it is.
That's
I
what
think
it
the
is.
nigga look
Yeah.
good.
That's what it is.
That nigga
Personal.
look
You're
good.
giving this shit a lot of energy.
Nigga looks
It's
good.
personal.
All I'm saying is, if
You
I
mad.
had already crossed the line at that point,
Right. You
I
might
would
as
just
well
give him.
fuck him.
I might as well.
Yeah, that's not what
I
we're
didn't
doing.
say that. I didn't say
Okay.
that. I might as well just kiss him and gave him a little tongue too. That's all I'm saying.
So this is my thing on the whole situation. First of all, Jordan was wrong. One.
We already know she wrong. Y'all ain't got to
Like,
keep
no,
saying
no,
that
no.
shit.
All I'm saying is like it's the principle. And yes, Chloe has a right to kind of be like, yo, you was with my baby daddy. Like, bitch, that's off limits. Completely off limits.
All right, we
But
know that.
Her being on the red table, I felt like the same as Brissy, that like she really should have been completely honest.
First of all,
And
nobody's
it's a little more transparent.
nobody's
No, no, no.
always completely honest.
Have you ever
Okay.
made a mistake? Have you ever
Yes.
have you ever done
Yes.
something
Yes.
that you regretted?
Yes.
I'm not mad at her though.
However,
have you
have I been
hold on. Have you ever done something in retrospect? You're like, I could have did that better.
Absolutely.
yeah, and that's exactly what she did.
And that's exactly what she did.
So-
I'm not mad at her, but I'm just saying.
Wait,
that
so
it happened.
therefore, her doing the red table and her disclosing as much as she could without looking even more like a villain. See, that's the other thing. With women, you can give them all the truth. They still want more. Yes, I
Tristan
cheated.
don't give a fuck.
Let me finish. Yes, I cheated. Yes, I kissed her yesterday.
Tristan
She's
said,
still gonna ask
"Fuck
you,
Chloe.
well, what made
Fuck
you?
you, skin tan. That's what Chloe.
Can I
That's what Tristan
finish?
said. My
Can I
bad.
finish?
I'm just saying.
Tristan lover.
Yeah, that nigga look good, but he had asshole. He's
What I'm
terrible.
saying is, when it comes to a woman, for most of women, you tell them the truth, they still want to know. Well, how did you get there? Why did you get there? Why did you even
What
do
color
that?
was your shirt? Yeah.
So That goes the same for her at the red table. Y'all still gonna feel like she ain't tell the truth. She could have said more. She could have did this. It's her. It's her.
Realistically, I think this shit's
That's
all
what I'm saying.
fake.
She gave you what she felt like she needed to give you.
Absolutely.
I just felt like she should have been honest with Kylie. If not Chloe, she should have been honest with
Right,
Kylie.
What you mean?
Right.
Whoa,
No,
what
no,
do you
no,
mean?
you're right.
I want to ask her.
Because-
What do you mean?
No.
She talked to them the
I
following
feel
day.
I feel like that.
How do you know she wasn't honest with them?
She wasn't. She said that.
Because she said that.
She
What'd
said
she
it.
say?
When they asked her, she was like, "No, everything was
cool.
Nothing happened."
She was scared.
I felt like
She was scared.
That's fine, but I also feel
That
like
was the
if
opportunity.
Kylie is this person who is your BFF. You are her daughter's godmother. You guys have these businesses
That don't mean
together.
nothing. That
Hold
don't
on.
mean
I probably
nothing.
would have told my
get
best
it,
friend first.
all that.
Y'all
She
try-
should have said something
Yeah.
to Kylie first and been like, "Yo, Tristan
Some
kissed
wild
me.
shit happened last
Some
night.
wild
Yeah.
shit happened.
All
I
right,
ain't trying to tell
all right.
Chloe. Woo, whatever.
Y'all gotta understand.
And left it at
I
that.
also think it's a cultural
Yeah, but
thing
motherfuckers
too.
ain't telling the truth when that pressure's
It's a
on you
cultural
all the
thing. Like,
time.
you know how, like-
we can sit here and say what
Five
she
talks so
should have
fucking
did.
much.
That's what I'm
You talk
saying.
So much.
You've been talking the whole goddamn time.
You
'cause
alive.
love
You've been,
Tristan.
I've been literally quiet this whole time. You've talked both
Did
episodes
you say
so much.
you was
I've
quiet?
been a lot quieter these episodes in general because you've been talking so
Go ahead.
much and you're
Finish
so
talking about
excited to
Tristan.
talk this time.
Keep talking about
that I'm letting you
Tristan.
talk. But anyway, like
Yeah,
I
let
was
me talk.
saying,
Go ahead.
now
Right after.
that I have the floor, thank you so much. Now that I have the floor,
Let's time
all
it.
I'm saying is you got to understand when you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, it's a cultural thing. You know how with Scott and Chloe and Kendall, they lay in a bed together. It's shit that they do that we would not even allow. So it's kind of like the culture of their whole circle is kind of like a little off. It's like white people, they're laying up, their fucking legs are kicked up, they're under the fucking sheets. It's like, whoa, that's my nigga. We wouldn't even be having that in our culture, period.
All right.
So I feel like their willy-nilly kind of like mindset and the way they operate around each other just sometimes gives off the wrong perspective and the wrong view for me personally, because I'm like, well, damn, I mean, Chloe was just in the bed with Scott. So it's like,
Right.
and then on top of that, I love the Kardashians, but not to mention, y'all have taken a lot of niggas from people. Y'all have done a lot of backhanded shit. So a lot of the karma, that shit don't miss nobody.
That still don't matter.
I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
That still don't matter. I'm still
Just saying.
I'm still on the premise of everybody lies at some point. One.
Okay.
Two, you're still going to be in a position of, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I know I did something. I'm a little nervous. I'm scared. We don't
Yes,
know the
I agree.
setting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know the setting of how she was questioned. Imagine you being her and you made a mistake that you regret. Let me finish. And it
Okay.
could either just be Kylie and Chloe, or it could be the whole family. You're not going to want to sit there and be like, yeah, I kissed him. Yeah, I, did
agree.
this, yeah, I did that.
I
Right.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? So
with
you're
that.
going to try to
when
downplay
you're
it.
Jordan
Sure,
Woods-
go ahead and talk. I wasn't finished.
Go ahead.
Like I just gave you the floor. Okay.
Oh, you're excited.
So what I'm saying is, you don't know. I'm sure in her mindset, she was like, if I say absolutely the whole truth, I don't know what's gonna happen. They can kick me right the fuck up out of here. If the guy probably didn't, whatever the guy was that broke the story, if he hadn't said nothing,
Jason.
it might have never gotten out.
True.
Imagine this. Imagine if it had, wait a second. Imagine if it had never gotten out and she said nothing happened. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Somebody else had to say something. It would have never been spoken. Tristan wasn't going to say nothing.
Right.
Tristan only got
He
caught here
already
because of
know.
the camera.
Right.
Exactly.
So he wasn't going to say nothing. She wasn't going to say nothing. So therefore, her telling the truth or not wasn't on her mind. It was, I'm scared. I really love these people. I made a mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody has been in that
got
position.
caught.
So I ain't saying don't lie or
But when
don't
your
tell the
nigga ain't
truth.
shit,
Right.
he ain't
I'm
shit.
saying damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But Tristan ain't shit. Moral of the story. That's just what it is.
That's because you love him.
No, it has nothing to do with me loving
Come
him.
here,
I'm
he got a
saying
game. You're not gonna go see him?
For what?
He was up here
I
like
see how he
last
treat
year
every other
trying to get
woman.
him to
Why would
stay
I go and put myself in the cold? I'm good.
He's not trying to wife you. He just
It
trying to
doesn't
see
matter.
What Drake
I'm
say
good.
if she there at the season opener?
If she at the game, she's fucking one of the basketball players.
Yeah.
Heard?
Why are you smiling like that?
Uh-oh.
Why are you smiling?
I
Like
ain't
you
fucking
had
with
a
no Tristan.
twinkle when you did that.
Tristan, clearly he got some devil dick. Clearly. That's what I call that. That's
all
called
right.
devil.
You know what?
Please make sure you go
So
to
whatever's in
Let's
y'all
Come.
cup, whatever
Right.
leftovers are in y'all cup.
This episode has been brought to you by JRK Commercial Cleaning Services, a commercial and residential cleaning company providing an unparalleled white glove cleaning experience. This is DJ.5 and I approve this message. That's right, it's your man DJ.5 to my left, Briss Don't Miss, Mr. Tons, and Miss Smith. Welcome again to the 5th episode of the Cuff Podcast. I'm a little tipsy. Right now, we're going to go to a special segment we call our User Submission.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hi guys, it's Courtney. I have a question for Cuff. How soon is too soon to ask the guy that you're dating, what's your status? Like, what are we doing? Are we talking? Are you going to marry me? Like, what's up? Are we dating? How long do you have to wait before you start having those conversations?
So that was Courtney, and she wants to know, when is the right time to ask your significant other or guy, whoever you're dating, what are we?
I mean, I feel like
Question every man hates.
it's not a
Every
question.
man hates. Y'all hate that question.
Oh, wait.
It's
wait.
not a question. What?
Can I just say, I feel like that question,
You got this on your chest.
you don't say anything. You let
Yes,
him come
yes,
to you,
yes,
boo-boo,
Miss
because
Smith.
then that lets you know what he thinks of you and where you are
Yes, ma'am.
with him in his whole
But what if he
ordeal.
what if he rocking you to sleep?
That
And
don't
what does that mean? Right?
What
What
are
the
we?
fuck does that mean,
Like,
Because he's rocking me to sleep. What the fuck does that
What do
mean?
you mean? Meaning that he's playing with your he understands that this is what you want.
Exactly.
I can
He
say from
understands that
experience.
this is what you need in order to give me exactly what I desire.
And
From
this is
experience, I feel like I've been in a situation where I feel like I should have asked a little ahead of time. What are we? You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
So, and only not even because I'm trying to rush into a situation where I'm trying to, push him into something that he doesn't want to be into, but more so because I'm doing all of these things or whatever those things are that you do in a relationship when you're dating someone. You're giving all this to this person. You don't even know what the fuck it is. You don't know where it's leading to. You don't know where you guys are going to be. But my mom specifically told me, like, yo, do not ask any man, what are y'all? Because he will always show you and let him bring it to you.
Yep.
She's like, 'cause when you bring it to him, now he's either feeling forced to do it, or he's feeling like, damn, I got to do it because I know she's going to leave. She might leave. So I got to do it. I don't have a choice. When you let them bring it to you, she's like, that's when you know that they're ready. She's like, because when they're not ready, they would have brought it to you by now. You wouldn't have to ask that question. So for me, I think that moving forward, I will be more clear on what my intentions are with someone or in finding out what their intentions are with me, because I don't want to give out more than I'm getting back or the end result be it's just I got to move on to the next nigga.
Proud of you. Look how you're growing. You're shining. You're
aggravating.
growing as a person.
I'm just saying.
You're saying from this circumstance, I know how I'm gonna be better. What the hell is in that
you
drink?
can't play a play, you heard?
Then she come right back.
Then
she come right
real
back.
nigga in me can't let that sit. You know what I mean? I can't do that. I
Okay,
can't
so
go
how-
out sad like
Very
that.
G-
Let me ask you
Easy
this.
ad-libs.
So you said this is something that happened to you.
Yes.
Did it go in a good direction or not in your favor, or
I wouldn't say not in my favor.
without getting too deep in it? I don't want you to
I
revoke.
wouldn't say not in my favor, but more so in the sense of I
You were a
feel
little
like
disappointed in how the outcome.
Disappointed in the outcome, and I feel like the way the outcome ended up happening, it could have been. You could have told me that a long time prior.
So
to
how did
happening.
you handle it? Did you confront him? Did he come to you?
He came
Did
to me.
A friend.
through a text message?
Oh.
And he sent the message basically just saying, yo, I can't do this anymore. Remind you, we've been on and off dating for like 3 years. So it's like, now with that being said, I feel like you should have more respect for me to come to me face to face and say, yo.
Absolutely.
Or even
FaceTime or something.
Yeah.
But let me say this. My mistake in this whole entire ordeal, and I'm going to let y'all get back to whatever y'all have to say, is the fact that I let him do this 2 times before that. And break up with, not break up, but stop talking to me through text messages before. So now you feel comfortable
And that's
that
how
I
he ends
can
things.
communicate with you like that because you let me go. You let me get off the hook before. This time I ain't let him go off the hook. I'm like, I'm gonna FaceTime you so you can see my face, you can see I'm upset,
Right.
and you can face me because
Right.
you are too scared to do that. I let you get off with it before, but this time we were a lot deeper.
And that's one thing
So-
I've learned, like with guys, text message is the safest place
'Cause they're
for
scared.
them to like break up or like
Mm-hmm.
say how they feel.
You don't think
or
that you're
whatever.
feeding that though? Because I feel like most, I won't say most, because I don't. I would rather prefer always a FaceTime or a phone
Yeah,
call.
me too.
But
Definitely.
a lot of your
Or
communication
face-to-face.
is probably through text.
Yes, but
And now-
with that topic, in that sense, when it's something that serious, when it's somebody you say you care
But
about,
you've already-
you need to approach that person.
Right, but what I'm saying,
respectfully.
what I'm
But
saying to you
I,
is,
I
There's
get
no
like you had
excuse.
already set the tone.
Right,
to
you
where,
set the
like,
tone for the
texting
communication
is
to be
like
that
our
way.
communication and our go-to.
But
So
not when
I
you
totally
FaceTime
get
somebody every
that.
night.
but he's not thinking of that.
When you
Right.
FaceTime somebody every night, you FaceTime all day, and y'all might text throughout the work day because you're at work, I'm at work. That's the only time we ever communicate throughout text messages.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're here. So if you, this is literally real shit. If you're in my bed the night before, and then the next day, you send me this fucking page long text that says, I can't do this no more, whatever.
Right.
That to me is absurd. That's crazy. Because
Right.
you were just rolling around in my sheets.
Nah.
You should've been
Because
able
he didn't wanna
even-
get your
even the next day,
reaction.
even you were scared because you know.
I would be
Absolutely.
scared of your ass
Absolutely.
too.
I'm
Look how
just
you
saying.
And he
cut a
probably
nigga.
knew exactly,
Right.
and like whatever
He
his
probably like, I'm
point
scared.
was,
I don't feel like
he
doing
was
what-
like, I
you might
ain't scared. She
slap my
gonna
ass.
like say some
I.e.
shit.
like
So this
we-
is the safest.
I.e.
do-
like
to
we
do is
said,
text.
Jordan Woods, she was scared.
Okay.
But as a man, you shouldn't be scared. Period. If you got respect for
But
a woman
Tristan ain't say
that you
shit.
that
Whoa,
you,
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa,
you care
whoa.
about,
We're
you
gonna
should not
stop
be
that.
scared.
We're gonna stop that.
If you
A man
respect
is
a woman-
allowed to be scared.
Yes, but I'm saying if you
especially your
respect-
ass, you might cut him.
But what I'm saying is,
Fuck you
well,
mean?
especially in my household, you don't know what the fuck is in that house. So
exactly.
At the end of the day,
Let me get out this motherfucker.
Look,
And
like
then
I
I'll say what I
said,
got to say.
Don't fucking play with me.
Okay.
And that's straight in the camera. I'm looking
City
at y'all
girls.
face to face.
Don't play
City
with me.
girls, you understand?
Don't
I don't
play
even
with me.
want to give my perspective because that
You
close
gotta
doesn't sound
give
right.
it. No, give
You
it.
sure?
Give it. Give your
I'm
perspective.
somewhat with it though. I feel like I didn't lost the fucking.
Oh,
personal.
man, he done
Okay,
lost the
it was
thought.
Courtney, right?
Courtney, yes.
Courtney. That was the
Courtney,
girl.
yeah.
Oh
Courtney,
yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
That's
Courtney.
Courtney from
was our
Facebook.
submission. Honestly, I thought you were talking about like the Kardashians and everything. I
No,
was like,
fuck them. I'm talking about
yeah.
Courtney. Courtney
Yes,
was the
Courtney,
user
Courtney.
submission, and
Yeah.
I'm saying like, I agree with Brissy where,
Yeah.
and her mom saying you shouldn't really have to ask a man
Yep.
because
Yep.
then he starts thinking too much. So me, I would rather just let me show you.
Right.
If I ain't showing you,
Then you ain't it.
Then you ain't
That's
it.
just, I mean,
And a
that's
dude
clear
will
cut and
show
dry.
you.
I
A
feel
man will
But-
show you exactly
But
what
this
he
is
wants.
the other thing. This is where it gets tricky because women have in their mind, as well as men, but I would say I only date women, only gonna date women. They might have in their mind there's a time frame
Yeah,
frame
yeah.
when they feel like something should be going a certain way.
Yes and no.
You're absolutely right because
Right.
most women they definitely think like
So,
that.
Ty, do you kind of agree with that? Like, I feel like you shouldn't really have to say where you guys are because the man will start showing as well
Right.
as the woman.
But what happens
You know what I'm
when
saying? But
the showing
that,
is
you know,
showing?
she might get
and it's
impatient,
still
and
not
I'm like,
that.
listen, boo, I'm used to moving at this certain
Right.
pace. I'm used to buying things at this certain pace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to showing you what I want to show you at this pace. So don't mean that you ain't mine. I don't want to be with you. You might have in your mind what you feel like we should be at. That's
I just
not what
can't
I feel
agree.
like.
Communication trumps all doubt.
Absolutely.
Very much so. Yep.
Communication
That's why
trumps
she asked
all
that
doubt.
question.
Right. So therefore, at inception, meaning at the beginning of every relationship, we should have a thorough conversation on
What you're looking for?
what
Absolutely.
direction are you going in conjunction with
So
what direction I'm
you're
going.
going.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if this
Right.
thing doesn't work out,
Absolutely.
then
But what
Absolutely.
happens? What happens when you don't want to ask the question? Because that's like again for my situation, I didn't want to ask the question because I'm like, you know what? We're moving in a great direction. He's doing X, Y, and Z. I'm doing this. I cook every
But
week.
you
I do-
should.
And you're like, okay. I think that we're moving, and I think we're on the same wavelength. We talk about kids, we talk about
Always ask.
marriage, whatever. So now I'm feeling like I can't just go off somebody's actions. I really have to genuinely ask them because he was like, he specifically came out and said, yo, I don't know what it was that was wrong with me that I feel like we can't do this no more. I don't know what it was. I feel like he should have came to me a long time ago. But my thing is we were doing all these things and I'm thinking that we're moving in the direction of a relationship.
And you're not.
And we're not. So now
According
it's
to
like,
him.
as a woman, what do you do when you're stuck between not wanting to ask because you don't want to feel like the pressured girl or the pressed ass girl,
Right.
or being like, you know, I'm gonna just let shit flow. I've tried both options.
Okay.
Flowing-
What do
Okay,
you-
so wait, so
he-
after
she asked times.
Oh,
flowing doesn't necessarily work because subconsciously we're all broken. right? We all have things that we have to heal from. We all have our mothers and our fathers discrepancies and traumas. You know what I mean? So we have to come into this situation. Okay, it's easier. Let's say that it's easier for an individual to say, okay, well, where do you sit in this situation? You know, learn those questions that poke and pry and are uncomfortable questions, for lack of better words, right? Because they're going to force you to communicate at a different frequency.
Yeah.
Regardless,
No matter what kind of person
you can't even get away. You can't run away from these questions, right?
Right.
So sit in that, bask in that moment, because I think that that's what's more beneficial and lucrative to the potential of your relationship
and where it's gonna go. And I definitely feel like those things are prime things that you have conversations about when you're getting to know someone, because when you first meet someone, automatically you're gonna ask about their previous relationships, where they are, what they want, and everything else. And
I do because I want to know why the ex. Why you have an ex?
Hold on.
No,
I want to know that.
Because I know this is touchy.
Oh my God. No. It's very much so true. In some form of fashion, you ask those questions. Look.
Come on, boo-boo.
In some form of fashion, you guys talk about those things. It may not be directly in, okay, so whatever. You talk about, you know, your past relationships, what it is that you.
Yes, you
is
do.
True,
Yeah, you do.
Especially if it's someone that you're not just
Especially
fucking.
if you're in good conversation, you definitely talk about whatever. Y'all be talking about fucking and relationships.
You know why?
It's not. I've met guys at the bar off of like GP. I've just been at the bar.
Each other's life
we've
stories.
had like a conversation about.
Y'all drunk and y'all just talking.
No, nobody is drunk or anything like that.
So y'all at the bar not drinking.
Off the strip.
Well,
it's off the strength of.
I could be there for another purpose.
Just because I have one drink don't mean that I'm drunk.
I'm just saying.
I agree. Ty only had one drink tonight. He's drunk, so.
I'm just
Look,
saying.
this nigga lit.
Listen,
So anyway,
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is, and I don't mean to cut you off,
No, you
but
fine.
I agree with what you're saying, but I'm also stating like all that doesn't have to be discussed. Why? One, I won't say all, but some females like to say, let's be friends first.
I agree.
So when
agree.
you're
Bitches be faking. That's a fake. That's a fake. That's a
what I'm
cop out.
saying is,
We really don't want to be your friend first.
When you're
I do.
asked, some women do. When you're
I do. No, I get
when
it.
you're
Yeah,
asking that
we
question,
do.
listen what I'm
We
saying. When
do.
you're asking that question, you're not asking your friend who and what and when and why, because you're just building a
You're trying
friendship.
to build a friendship.
right?
Yeah.
Now with that,
It's a line, though.
most of the time, if you're digging that person on a platonic friendship level, yes, you have an interest in them, but you're trying to go with this, I want to change things, or I want to be different, or I want to go how I've been going and start with a friendship. You're not necessarily, if you like who's being presented to you, you're not necessarily going to be wondering and caring about if they dealt with somebody and how they dealt with them and why and this, that, and forth.
No, I
It might
want to
come
know.
back- it might-
I
it'll-
want to know.
See, the wanting to know is different from needing to know. You might
I
want to
should
know
need
just
to know
as a
because
friendship,
you
but you
could
don't
be
need.
a fucking.
But you don't need to know
you could be
that-
an abuser, and that's the reason why you have an ex.
Right,
so
but what
I
I'm
do
saying
need to know
is-
why you guys are
right,
broken up.
but you don't need to know that to know if you're gonna go on in a relationship
Okay,
with
so-
that person
so-
because you're a friend with
wait,
them,
listen.
and they're not gonna tell you they was beating
Okay,
people.
wait.
no, they're not gonna say that. But what I'm saying is
the question that Courtney asked was when is a great or what was the question?
When should you ask what are we?
You ask what are we?
The moment you start to feel uncomfortable.
yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I can't debate that with you. That's
No,
it.
moment
The
you
moment you
start
feel
to feel
uncomfortable, yeah.
absolutely.
Put it all on
And
the table.
and every woman, you as Smith, you
Yes,
know when that uncomfortable
no.
feeling comes. You know
Absolutely,
exactly. when it
you
comes.
know.
So Courtney, who was our user submission for this episode, which is the 5th episode of the Cuff Podcast, actually make sure you do less cuff. That's our hashtag as well.
You already know.
Okay, but so Courtney, for the user submission, we say, as soon as you feel uncomfortable,
Have
Ask.
that
That's when you
conversation.
ask.
Do not don't be afraid of whatever
don't.
his response is. Just do it.
Yes, whatever.
and
Whatever the
let's cheers to
response
that.
is,
Let's cheers
just-
to that. My man,
I ain't
Ty.
got much
Look,
left.
look,
You know what I
look,
mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a little light,
light.
but we gonna drink the
You can have
ice.
mine.
We
You
gonna
can
drink the
have mine.
ice.
You can have
Been
mine.
pump
I forgot
faking
you ain't a real
all
drinker.
night.
Thank you.
I'm tired of her.
Thank you.
And the way you
Wow.
dress, and the way you
Okay,
dress
wow.
tonight,
I think I'm
Not
gonna
in
go
the
out
way
and
you
have a
dress.
little.
the way you dress tonight,
You know what I mean? A little.
The
You
shoulder.
know what I mean?
Hey.
Yeah. That's podcast. That's
My
that's
son
the left cuff.
works.
Let's cuff podcast. Cause I'm get your cards. I mean, 'cause what you doing if you don't got no card, no cuff cards? Like what you doing?
Let's cuff. Make sure that's the hashtag. Make sure you go to www.cuff.tv to view all the episodes. This is episode 5, baby. We see you next week.